I'm Dr. Sri. I'm a board certified family medicine and sports medicine doctor practicing in the United States, Kentucky. Welcome to my 12-minute level 3 beginner strength training routine. So basically this is the hardest level in my beginner strength training routine. And for someone who started as an ultimate beginner, it may take around like 12 to 14 weeks to get here. So if you did start with level 1 and then you're here at level 3, then congratulations. So let me explain how this video is going to work. So basically, I'm going to show an exercise demonstration and we're going to do 5 exercises, and each exercise work is going to be almost 40 seconds. So once I show the exercise demonstration of all the 5 exercises, then we will do a 10-minute follow along routine. So in level 3 beginner strength training routine, we won't be taking any break between exercises. So basically we'll be jumping from one exercise to the other. The good thing is that we're not using any equipment during this routine, but while we do the Australian pull-ups, we'll be using the row bar, so make sure that you have the row bar ready. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. So if you remember the hollow body position, our goal is to make sure that we don't arch our back, so we kind of keep our neutral spine, and then we squeeze the glutes. Okay, so let's start with our beginner version, go to the intermediate version, and then we'll go to the advanced version. Okay, so your knees bent like that. Okay, so your pelvis, so basically the bony prominence here, you're not doing this. So when you do that, then you can take your hand and you can slide it here. So you don't want to do that. So you want to make sure that your back comes into contact with the floor, and then you squeeze the glutes. Okay, and then you lift your upper body up, keep your hands like that, and then you hold. So that's your beginner version. Okay, and then we have our advanced, the intermediate version, which is basically this, right? And now the advanced version is like this. Wow. So we'll start with the kneeling push-ups here, but the most important thing is that your core control is still the same, right? We talked about how we want to squeeze our glutes, not let our core sag like that, but just bring it up. Okay, squeeze our glutes. And now we're going to a kneeling push-up, and then you're going to come down all the way and then come back up. So it's 1, 2. So once you feel like, you know what, I think I'm getting it, and it's becoming a little bit easier. So the next version I'll do is that you come to your regular push-up position. Okay, so make sure you're not doing that. Okay, so your glutes, squeeze your glutes, not anterior pelvic tilt, so your posterior pelvic tilt. So basically you're bringing your navel towards your spine like that. Okay, and then you go down. Okay, go down. Okay, and then you stop, bend your knee, or put your knee to the floor, and then come back up. So that's 1. Okay, again, slow, and then come back up like that. But once you're getting better at this, and then finally your 10 push-ups in a row. So basically make sure you squeeze your glutes, core control, and then go up, down. 1, 2, 3. So the next exercise is called as the side plank. So in level 2, we were doing kneeling side plank. So we were doing a side plank where we were kneeling like this, and then we were holding as I would draw a line from here. So everything was in a straight line. We were holding this position. So now in level 3, we're going to do side plank with keeping a knee straight. So the beginner version would be like you're going to put 2 foot onto the floor. So 2 contacts of support. It's going to be a little bit easier compared when you get better. You can go on to the regular side plank where the legs are stacked on top of each other. And basically we'll be holding this position for the desired seconds. So in this routine, we'll be doing for 40 seconds. Okay. So the next exercise is called as the lunges. Okay. So we're going to do a slow tempo lunge. So we're going to come to the lunge position. So the lunge position will be like, I'm going to bring one leg to the front, and then one leg in the back like that. Okay, and then I'm going to slowly lunge down. Okay, slowly lunge down, And even if your knees goes past towards the toes, that's fine. But let's say if your knee is not able to tolerate that, then make sure that you're not, make sure you kind of go behind a little bit, and then make sure that the knee does not cross past the toes. So let's say I'm coming down like that, okay? Go all the way down, okay? Full stretch, okay? Hold and then come back, okay? So I'm going to take like, 1, 2, 3, hold, and then come back. 1, 2, 3, hold, and then come back, okay? So that's a tempo while you do the slow tempo squat. So I'll show you facing the camera. So again, lunge position this way, okay? So going to bring it up. So 1, 2, 3, hold, up. 1, 2, 3, hold, up, okay? So once you're done with this leg, then you'll be repeating on the other leg, okay? We're going to find a corner like this. We're going to bring our body inside. I'm going to put one elbow here, one elbow to the other side of the wall. But this time I'm going to lift my leg up like this. And then I'm going to come up. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So either you have a bar like this, or let's assume that this is one chair and this is one chair, and then it's pretty solid base, and we're going to put a PVC pipe like this, okay? So not to increase the challenge, we're going to keep our leg straight. So the last time, if you remember, when we did this exercise, I kept my leg bent to give a solid base like that. And then I did this. But now I'm going to bring my leg straight, and now I'm going to do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's get started with the 2-minute warm-up here, okay? So I'm going to do a series of 4 exercises, and we're going to do it for 30 seconds just to get a sweat before we start with our strength training routine, okay? So let's get started. So the first exercise is basically we're going to do a crisscross high knees just like this. And we're going to do this for 30 seconds straight. I've already switched on the timer for 30 seconds. So basically what we're trying to do is that we're just kind of making sure that we involve all the body movements, so that because when we're doing strength training, we kind of feel like, our joints are kind of like, more flexible, and we're also introducing more blood flow to the muscles, and thereby we prevent injuries. So basically that's what we're doing as we're warming up the body, okay? So now the 30 second is over. I'm going to reset the timer, and we're going to do a exercise where we're going to basically do a chest stretch like this, and then bringing the knee all the way to the buttock, okay? So again, we're going to do this 30 seconds straight. The fact that we're not taking any rest right now, and that gives a good warm up for our body, okay? So just a few more seconds to go. So as you can see, I have a little bit of like, having to take a break while I'm speaking. That's good, okay? The next exercise is basically kind of shoulder press. So you're going to squat and then come up and then lift up like that, okay? So we're going to do this for 30 seconds straight, okay? And then again, we are making sure that it go all the way up, okay? Get your full range of motion in your shoulder there, okay? So not like that, but go all the way up. And then again, that's a good way to just kind of involve the joints that you're going to work right now, okay? So almost done. We're getting a warm-up done right now, and that feels good, okay? And the last 30 seconds, we're going to do a stationary jog, okay? So for people who don't want to put a lot of impact on your knees, you can just do like a high knee, just stationary jog like that. For people who really want to get a little bit of more impact, you can do a stationary jog just for 30 seconds straight, just like that, okay? For people who really want to take the last set a little bit more high heart rate, you can always do like a little bit of high knees like that, okay? So that feels good. We got 2 minutes of warm up. Now we will start with the strength training routine. So let's get started with the first exercise, the hollow body, the hardest version, okay? So ready? So I'm going to bring to my, get to my hollow body position. So basically enter A size, little bit pelvic tilt, squeeze the glutes, okay? Lift this up, okay? Then I'm going to switch on the timer here, okay? And I'm going to bring my hands up and then come up like that, okay? And we're going to hold this for 40 seconds straight. So I don't know if you can see it or not. I can feel my abs is kind of shivering right now, and that's kind of a great feeling because you know that you're challenging. So make sure that you squeeze the adductor muscles too. So make sure that you're kind of like keep the squeeze in the leg like that, okay? And we're going to hold this position. If you're holding, you're going to be almost there. But again, if this is completely new to you, then take a break and then come back again, okay? So keep this position. Remember, your glute is squeezed, adductor is squeezed right now, and the core is like on fire, and that's it. We're done with our 40-second. So now without taking a break, I've come to the push-ups position right now. So we're going to do kneeling push-ups first, and I'm going to keep a split screen where I'll be doing regular push-ups, okay? Ready? So we're going to switch on the timer here. Again, anterior superior leg spine, squeeze, glutes, and then come back down slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. 6. Again, keep it slow, come down. 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know, I think I might get like 15, 11, 12, 13. Again, make sure it doesn't sag like that, okay? Keep the squeeze in the glute. 14, 15, and then we're done with the 40-second. So again, without taking a break, I'm in the side plank position right now, okay? Again, same thing. I'm going to switch on the timer here for 40 seconds. So this time I'm doing kind of a beginner version. So 2 foot on contact on the floor. But on the split screen, you will see me doing the regular, the knees stacked on top of each other like that, okay? So for now, I'm just going to keep my 2 foot contact on the floor. We're going to hold this position, okay? So a few things that you will see people they're doing that. No, keeping it straight, okay? So if you started doing that, that means that you need to take a break, okay? So keeping that core pretty strong. So once we are done with this side, then we'll be switching on to the other side, okay? Hold for 40 seconds. You might be feeling the burn right now, okay? Believe me, it's going to be over in 10 minutes, okay? Done. We're going to switch sides here, okay? Go to the next side, again. Switch on the timer here, okay? And then hold the position, okay? So basically, I'm kind of crossing over my legs like that, okay? And you hold this position for 40 seconds, okay? So, yeah. Anybody, I feel like, 10 minutes is the reason I create these 10-minute routines is because, there's no excuse to skip a 10-minute routine, right? We can do it. If you feel like, you want to make this harder, you just do it for 20 minutes. So basically, you do 4 cycles of total. But let's say when there are some days where you can feel like, I don't have time. I can only spend 10 minutes, but then you've got a 10-minute routine here. If you have 15 minutes, then you can do 3 cycles. If you have 20 minutes, you can do 4 cycles. So, and that's you just improve, okay? We're done. So without taking a break, I'm on to my lunge position right now. So let's set a timer for 40 seconds, okay? I'm going to train the right leg first, okay? Ready? Go. So slow tempo and then come up. Slow and then come up, okay? Get a good stretch, okay? All the way down and then come back up. If you're not able to do all the way down, just stop here. But as you get better, I want you to do all the way down, okay? A good stretch. Both sides, your right and the left, okay? Keep going, okay? We're almost done. How many seconds? You have 15 seconds more, okay? 15 seconds, come on, keep going, keep going. I know you feel the burn, right? Again, you get better. So for example, like right now, I haven't felt the burn yet. And it's probably going to happen if I just continue doing it. But right now, I'm doing good. But for beginner, it might be a little bit harder, okay? So now we're done with the right side. Now let's start with our left, okay? Again, go. 1. Good. So keep going, okay? So same thing on the left side too, okay? A pretty good stretch, okay? And then come back up, okay? So go all the way. 1, 2, 3, hold, up. 1, 2, 3, hold, up. 1, 2, 3, hold, up, okay? I guess you get it, okay? So keep going. We're almost done. We're 15 seconds to go. So now I feel the burn. That's what the good thing is, right? So that's a lactic acid buildup. The lactic acid buildup is telling our muscles to say, you know what? We have to get stronger. Otherwise, it's hard to keep up with it, okay? So you'll get stronger, okay? Good. Now we're done with the lunges. So now without taking a break, I'm on the wall corner right now, okay? So let me get my position here, okay? I'm going to keep 1 foot leg up, okay? I'm going to switch on timer 40 seconds, okay? Ready, 1, 2. So you'll see on the split screen now I'm doing the Australian pull-ups. If people are doing the Australian pull-ups, for people who don't have the Australian pull-up bar right now, you can do this corner press, okay? Good job. So make sure you come all the way up, squeeze, and then come back up, okay? Come back down, sorry. So squeeze, come back down, okay? Squeeze, come back down, okay? So you can increase your difficulty by making sure that you bring your foot a little bit more forward, okay? So that puts a little bit more intense, okay? And now we're going to be done, and we are done, okay? So now we're ready for the second cycle here, okay? Now let's go to a hollow body position here, okay? So bring your legs up, okay? And then start, 40 seconds, okay? Ready? Hold. We're gonna hold this position again. Remember ASIs, squeeze glutes, adductor squeeze, and then we're gonna hold this position, okay? So it's up to you. This is gonna be easier. This is gonna be harder, right? So let me do the hard version this time, okay? Squeeze, keep the squeeze there, okay? My core is literally crying, saying, like, you know what, I need to take a break, but you know what, I'm not going to take a break. I'm committed to it. I'm committed that I'm going to do it for 40 seconds, so I'm going to do it for 40 seconds, okay? So keep going. That's good. We're almost there. I promise we're going to be almost there. Sometimes our mind exaggerates, and we are done. So now without taking a break, I'm going to the push-up position right now, okay? I'm going to set a timer for 40 seconds. Okay, ready? Go. 1. Slow. 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay? Again, remember, if you cannot do full push-ups all the way, then do 20 seconds of regular push-ups, and then do 20 seconds of kneeling push-ups, okay? Good job. Keep going. So keep it slow. Again, I see people like do this. Keep your glutes squeezed, and then do a really good push-up. Every repetition should count, okay? And we are done. So now without taking a break, I'm on the side plank position right now, okay? So this time I'm going to keep the feet stacked on top of each other. I'm going to hold this position 40 seconds straight, okay? So again, remember in the first we did this way, but now we're doing this way. And let's say if you're getting stronger to the point that you can do an extra challenge here, I recommend doing this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But let's say if you're not ready for that challenge, then you just hold this position for 40 seconds. So I'll do the extra challenge version when I do on the left side, okay? So you're holding this position for, you're gonna be almost done, I think. Yep, okay, great. So now we'll switch to this position here, okay? So this time I'm going to do a little bit more challenging version, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be really hard for me too. So 1, 2. So this time I'm focusing on plank core. I'm also focusing on hip abductors too. So some people like to hold this position, but I like to do kind of more just kind of like, you know, both concentric and eccentric movement, okay? So keep going. If you find this extra challenging, then just hold, okay? So keep going. I'm feeling like, you know, I'm getting tired too. I want to break just like you, and I'm done, okay? So let's bring one leg in the front, okay? And then start, 40 seconds, timer is over, okay? I want you to kind of go to a good depth that you can feel the stretch in the back of the quad here, okay? So we're training our glute. We're training our hip abductors because that's what is trying to stabilize this movement here. And then we also really strengthening our quad muscle here, okay? So slow tempo, all the way slow. 1, 2, 3, hold, come back up. So 1, 2, 3, hold, and then come back up, okay? We're going to be done soon. We got last 5 seconds, I guess. Keep going, up, 1, 2, 3, and then up, okay? Now, we're going to switch to sides, okay? Left leg in the front, right leg behind, and then go. 1, good job. So now, as you get better, you can have some sort of elevation on the top. So you can also do elevation in the front and then get a little bit more enhanced stretch. So hopefully if you really like this video, post in the comments if you want to go for the level 4, and I'll make a level 4 10-minute routine too, okay? Again, we're almost going to be done. We've got like last 8 seconds to go. I can feel the burn. That's good. Again, if you want to take a break, but you can do it. Okay, awesome. So I'm ready for my last exercise, the Australian pull-ups right now. So ready, I'm switching on the timer here. Okay, ready, steady, go. 1, 2. So slow tempo, 3. So remember, 10-minute routine, like everybody can do it. You're going to finish it. You have to be really proud. If you want to really take that extra challenge, then go for one more cycle. If you have time, do it. If you don't have time, stick with the 10-minute routine. In the end, consistency matters. If I can do 10-minute routine more consistently, then do the 10-minute routine, okay? So you're gonna be there, almost done. So, ready? And then one more time. Okay, and we're done. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you really found this video helpful, please make sure that you hit the like button. Please put some appreciated comments in the comment box below, so this video can reach more people and can help more people, okay? So if you started with level 1 and you're level 3, congratulations so much. Again, once you can master the level 3, I recommend you to add more sets and more repetitions, and you can increase the desired time and attention, and thereby can start improving. If you really want level 4, please make sure that you put in the comments below, and if I see more comments like that, then I'll make level 4, okay? So I'll see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.